everyone, once again this is Ritesh Lata. हम आप लोगों के लिए काफी informative and exciting content लेके आ रहे हैं. We have invited a lot of wedding experts and we make sure that we keep these videos short. चले, let's go. Here we have Chef Kapil from Mercure Goa Devaaya Resort. We just did a candid conversation with the GM Sanjay Pagi and now with Chef. Chef, the reason I am sitting with you and I want to have a discussion with you because food is the most important part in any of the wedding, right? If you agree or you don't agree, you have to agree because you are a chef. So so weddings are like, they have various factors which make wedding successful, and one of the most important point is the food. Okay? So let me just ask you a few questions about food and see how you can help our viewers in that particular thing. So when it comes to wedding in your property, how do you plan the wedding, or how do you plan the menu? How do you come across to the guests that these are the important factors they should keep while coming? How do you make sure that you keep everybody happy?
Now, see what happens whenever the client come for the Reiki itself. So all the HOTs generally from either TCP, me or FNB, we all get connected with them straight away, so that we try and understand what is the requirement. So once we know the requirement, once we know what kind of clientele are coming for the wedding, then what we do is we suggest them we curate a menu first, and we suggest them, why don't you come for a food trial? Okay, so once we curate a menu, which is a tentative menu again, then they come for a food trial. So once they come for a food trials, we allow them to taste what we are also good at, because yes, there are some of the dishes which are very fast selling over here, and every wedding they love it. Okay, so we allow them to taste those dishes as well, and it helps them also to understand what we are good at, and it helps then we sit one-on-one, wherein we curate the menu along with the guest. Oh, that is how we come to a menu.
And when you sit with the guest, especially with the Indian weddings, it's not about only the taste; it's about the variety also.
Yes.
And now these days, there's so many new cuisines which have introduced, fusion cuisine which have introduced. So how do you do that, or what kind of variety do you offer? What kind of regional delicacies you offer?
So coming to varieties, 100%, yes, the taste has to be there. Besides taste, there has to be variety. There has to be a good display as well.
Right.
So what we also do when we do a menu is we also put a couple of live counters which I offer, which makes because live counter is something wherein it gets really engaging. Guests also get connected with the chef. They can tell their preferences, and we do live counter for a lot of things than generally others do. That also helps when guest comes, because they want, some of them let us say they do not eat spicy. Some of them they want more of spicy. So those things can be adjusted and given it according to guest preferences. It helps both the way, both the ways.
So chef, one important thing here in food, India is like is kind of a mini, or I would not say mini, it's a Europe in itself. If you see, like, every state has a different delicacy, different kind of regional food, different kind of taste, different kind of languages also. Like if you go to Maharashtra, the food is different, and you go to Gujarat, which is just close by, the food is completely different, and you go to Rajasthan, Gujarat, close by, food is different. You go south, there are four states in south, 5 states in south now, so every state has a different cuisine, right? So do you allow any outside regional caterer or establishment to do some regional delicacies, or you think that your team is capable enough of giving that kind of dish?
To be honest, see, like you said, it is 100% true that India is very diverse. Why India, even Goa is diverse. If you go and taste the food in South Goa, it's completely different from what is being served in North Goa. Okay. Okay. And again, like how you said, across India, multiple regions are there and taste uh, changes drastically. So here we specialize in pan India cuisine. However, there might be certain particular dishes, okay, which the guests want to have. Okay, we are open, like how our GM was also mentioned, we are open for everything. If they really want to have something in specific, we allow the not caterer as such. They have Maharaj and things like that. Okay. They can come in, they can assist us, they can help us. We are open for that as well. We do not have any restriction as such. But most of the times, I think we are good enough to sustain on our own. And being in this industry for almost over 15 years, we are well versed. And on top of that, we have other hotels as well, wherein we can seek help for a specific help required, if required. Yes, group of hotels. So they send in some chefs from their hotels as well. So generally, things are settled at hotel level. So generally,
Chef, if I have to ask you a few tips which you want to give it to people who are getting married when they plan the menu, what are the important factors they should keep in mind when they plan it?
there are certain things when they are planning, like we always give tips whenever they come over here for a wedding. We give small tips, and which to those guests also agrees, because those are realistic tips. Okay, like for example, I'll share one of the small things. Uh, on arrival day, most of the time the lunches are scattered. They want to have a elaborate on let us say arrival lunch, but we recommend them something which can even we encourage to have a elaborate high tea, because those who have skipped, let us say, she has those who have skipped the lunch, because arrivals are generally scattered due to the flight timings and everything. So these such kind many multiple tips which we give the guest during the course of interactions. Okay, so it helps them kind of settle the menu as well.
You obviously give tips to people who are coming here. What about our viewers who are just watching it? So give them some tips. They might not be planning a wedding in Goa, but these kind of tips will help them.
In that case, I would definitely request all of you to come over here, have a tasting of our food. I'm very much sure about this, not being overconfident, very much confident that you would definitely love the food over here, because there are some things, even our Goan cuisine, what we do over here. We have two local ladies actually who are from this island itself, and they cook actually homely food. Okay, so those are the delicacies which a commercial hotel, expecting it from a commercial hotel is very difficult in today's time. So these are things which are actually people come, they taste it, and they are actually divine.
So if you are doing a menu here in this property, so do you suggest your local Goan food also to them?
Okay, and most of the guests on their first day, because people are doing a destination wedding on an island. So a lot of people arrive at lunch. They want to have, like, when they're inviting people in Goa or the island. So why not give an experience of Goan lunch?
On lunch, Goa is famous for fishes, right? Non-vegetarian. So what about people like me who are vegetarian, or or if you are doing a wedding which is a vegetarian wedding?
Yes.
So do you have enough delicacies for veg also?
Goa is not only about seafood, chicken, pork. We do have a lot of vegetarian options as well. Okay. In fact, there's a Saraswat cuisine. We do a lot of intricate delicacies like khatkate, bandhane. All these dishes are you wouldn't find it in any of the hotels, but yes, we do it over here because we have lovely ladies from the same island who has been cooking all this their lives. Okay, so they are the one who gets this dishes on the table.
Amazing, amazing. See, when I was talking to Sanjay, he said, there are different venues, like there are around 11 venues, right? So, so do you serve food at all these 11 venues, or how do you? Because this is big task for you and your team. So how do you manage that
task? But again, not all the venues generally requires food. because some of the venues are used for puja, let's say. So those venues don't require food as such. But having said that, whenever if food is required in any particular locations, yes, we can definitely deliver to most of the.
So you mean to say that, as Sanjay said, that this is a very flexible hotel in terms of weddings. So I would say it's a wedding friendly hotel. And from your perspective also, because as you said that you have a good team who can offer them regional delicacies, and you're open for very very particular regional delicacies, like some Maharaj can come and under your supervision they can perform their art for their regional delicacies. So you can make the menu which is the best for the wedding, right?
Right.
Great. So now you give us at least one tip for anybody who's planning wedding in your property. So what they should keep in mind, anything, whether it is food, whether it is venues.
I would say it's more of an experience when you come over here. Uh, because right from when you enter into the ferry, the entire experience changes because it's a very secluded place, but yet very peaceful and still happening at the same time. So I would rather request to come on weekdays. That's all. When it's a little quieter, okay, because again it's an island. So if they want to do a wedding over here, definitely they can come during the wedding. Also, they can get the vibes how lit this place is during all the events. But if they just want to enjoy the serene beauty of this place, they should ideally prefer and come on weekdays so that they can actually come and enjoy the serene nature of the place properly.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for being with us.
Thank you very much. It was nice talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. अगर आपको लगता है कि ये content किसी के लिए important है, please share with them. And in case if you want us to cover a specific topic or content, please comment below. Thank you.